Hello and welcome to my first production diary for my new film. This is something a little bit different. I've never done this on a project before, where I'm going to document little bits and pieces that I do each week and go through what I've been doing basically. Acts as kind of a way to look back, as well as giving my behind the scenes person something else to do. So, currently my film is called A Night in 1994. It's a sci-fi thriller set in the 90s, if you can guess from the title. Based around the kidnapping of a child and the psychological effects it had on the child 10 years later. I've had this idea for a long time now. I wrote the actual original idea in 2011 when I was in college, and it used to be a Slender Man fan film, so I've turned it into something a bit different. I want the monster in it to be something original and kind of be how a 5-year-old kid might see a fat balding man as a monster taking away his sister. So far what I've done, I've put together a variety of schedules to help me be on my way. One of them being this behemoth, which is keeping me on track on what I'm going to be doing with my pre-production work. One of the main things I've really been spending my time doing is looking into 90s fashion and stuff like that. So I've been going back into old TV shows like Friends and looking back at literally just any pictures I can find for the 90s as possible. Because the one thing about doing film in the 90s is the hairstyles have got to be nailed right. Otherwise, that's when we get caught out. One of the main things that has been a massive help during this so far is actually discovering some old home videos from the 90s, which has made kind of a time capsule of the trends of basically it follows what I've got at the moment is for my first Christmas. I was about 6 months old, but my brother was like 5 years old. He's the age of the character, which has kind of inspired the opening shot of the film, which is like my dad managed to get 21 years ago, which is quite mad really. Another thing I've got is I've got a composer on board who's doing a 90s kind of soundtrack. I've been working with him and he's really eager to kind of nail it, and we're both researching into trends of music and how it all sounds to try and make this really nice synth 90s vibe and a bit of like a nostalgia in a way. Another thing that I've done is I've got someone who is currently designing the monster, who's done a load of concept art for me and is continuing to develop that into something a bit more deep and kind of develop our own character from it, just from the descriptions that I've given him so far. That's just from my initial concept so far, because I haven't written the full script as I'm currently developing the idea. But other than that, it's really just been sort of organising my crew, which I've nearly got everyone now, and booking all the kit. I've set a date. I'm shooting on the 3rd to the 6th of April, which is quite scary when you put it in. So yeah, this has been kind of a new thing to do, so we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching.